We're speaking with Rob Friend at the mulch store. Rob, once people have finished up trimming those trees or raking those leaves, how easy is it for them to stop in at the mulch store to drop off those materials? Or maybe even pick up some mulch for next year?
Well, if you want to stop in and drop off, you come in, check in at the gate attendant, and they'll point you in the right direction after you pay a small fee. And if you're ready to pick up something to do a final garden or mulch project, pick out the product you want, pay for the fee, and we'll load up a trailer or a pickup truck if you have that. If not, we do have delivery available.
And of course, you guys have locations all over the metro area.
That's right. For locations and more information on delivery, you can check us out at our website, mulchstoremn.com.
It's the Wells Fargo Minnesota Sports Prep Update for Tuesday, February 18th. I'm Ryan Phelps. As the February frenzy heats up, we had state tournament berths earned over the weekend and state championships handed out as well. We'll start with those. And state dance, as Yellow Medicine east of Granite Falls successfully defended their Jazz title. Benilde St. Margaret's and Eastview took home the hardware as well. For Yellow Medicine East, it was their second straight and sixth overall state championship in dance. They beat out Duluth Marshall, Aitkin, Prairie, Rockford, and Tracy Milroy Ballatin. Other teams finishing near the top in 2A and 3A were Sartell St. Stephen, St. Cloud Tech, and Brainerd. That was in jazz. In high kick, Eastview won the 3A crown, with Totino Grace earning the championship in 2A and Aitkin in Class 1A. In girls hockey, 16 teams punched their tickets to state, which begins this Wednesday at the XL Energy Center. In Class 1A, East Grand Forks earned the top seed, followed by Blake, Red Wing, Proctor Hermantown, and St. Paul United. The unseeded qualifiers are Litchfield, Dassel, Cokato, Alexandria, and New Ulm. In Class 2A, Benilde St. Margaret's gets the top spot, followed by Hill Murray, Eden Prairie, Lakeville North, and Moundsview, with Andover, Burnsville, and Roseau taking the three unseeded spots. In boys hockey, the regular season wrapped up over the weekend, with section play starting as early as tomorrow night. The tournament brackets are being uploaded as we speak to our website, minnesotascores.net. The section championships are next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with the state tournament the following week, March 5th through the 8th at the XL Energy Center in downtown St. Paul.
Your first word probably wasn't something like finance, or savings, or ATM. But whatever that first word was, it opened up a world to you that was built on conversations. It's this exchange of ideas that Wells Fargo puts into practice every day, through listening, guiding, and planning. So when the conversation is about ways to grow your savings or your business, we'll be here to help you find the right answers. Because an open dialogue is what opens doors. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A.
I'm in a state of caffeination, got all my fingers shaking. Must have been my large Americano, mochaccino, macchiato. Now the family's gone to bed, and that's my favorite time to get some tips on better rates. Cause my State Farm guy answers late, and even when it's not my agent, someone's standing by so patient. Getting coverage questions answered helps me to relax. Get to a better State Farm.
Visit Brandy Warmbier's State Farm Insurance Office, located off Singletree and Flying Cloud Drive, online at brandywarmbier.com.
Tourney time heats up this week with two of the big ones in girls sports. Hockey begins tomorrow at the XL Energy Center in downtown St. Paul. Later this week at the U of M Sports Pavilion, it's gymnastics. In Class A, look for New Prague, Melrose, Austin, Big Lake, Martin County, North Branch, Breck, and Big Lake. And keep an eye out for the defending all-around champ, Sella Fadness of Austin. In Class 2A, the competing teams are Roseville, Northfield, Wayzata, St. Cloud Tech, Cambridge Isani, Lakeville North, Rosemount, and Champlain Park. And last year's all-around champ in 2A is also back for more gold. That's Bailey Dupay from Northfield. The Raider Gymnasts are the number one team in Class 2A heading into the state tournament. In Class 1A, the odds-on favorite is Melrose, as they've had a firm grip on the number one spot the past 4 weeks. The action starts Friday and wraps up Saturday at the U. And tonight marks the first step in perhaps the greatest journey in all of high school sports in Minnesota as boys section hockey gets underway. 62 teams in all are competing tonight around the state, with half of them playing their final game of the year. All 16 brackets in 1A and 2A boys hockey have been posted on minnesotascores.net. The section finals are next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
I like saving money. I mean, it's not like I have a purse stuffed with coupons or... Okay, I do. The other day, I went into Wells Fargo to get help with a car loan.
Good news. You qualify for our double discount promotion. Get double the interest rate discount we normally give on select new loans and lines of credit just for being a Wells Fargo checking package customer.
And the best part, I didn't even need a coupon.
Come to Wells Fargo to discuss how the double discount promotion can help with the interest rate on your new loan or line of credit. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far. Subject to credit qualification. Wells Fargo Bank N.A. Equal housing lender.
Keep your engine in tip-top shape year-round. Haviland Motor Oil with Deposit Shield features excellent anti-wear protection and protects against oxidation, corrosion, and thermal breakdown while reducing engine deposits and sludge formation, keeping your engine cleaner. Preserve and protect your engine with Haviland Motor Oil with Deposit Shield, available at Hardware Hank.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
It's time for our Hardware Hank Nuts and Bolts Athletes of the Week, which are selected every Tuesday based on your nominations to MinnesotaScores.net. Each week we pick 2 winners, one from the Metro and one from Greater Minnesota. The outstate winner is Madison Danelski from Hermantown Girls Alpine Skiing, and the Metro winner is Anna House from Mounds View Gymnastics. The Wells Fargo Minnesota Sports Prep Update can be heard right here every Monday through Friday, and for more coverage you can find us on the web at MinnesotaScores.net. That's Minnesota-Scores.net. I'm Ryan Phelps on Minnesota Sports Radio.
It's time for another round of live local play-by-play coverage of Southwest Metro High School sports. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Mulch Store, Performance Therapy Innovations, Alpha Investment Advisors, The Tavern on 4 and 5, The Sun Current, Home Video Studio, and in partnership with BEC TV, Bloomington Educational Cable Television. Catch all of the action all season long on your home for Southwest Metro Sports, PSB Media. Game time is coming up next. Great food and great sports. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5 in Eden Prairie. This season, the Tavern on 4 and 5 will be showing several PSB broadcasts of Eden Prairie boys hockey on the big screen TVs. So make it a night out. Get some great food and watch the EP boys hockey team at the Tavern on 4 and 5. Some of their classics include the Mediterranean pizza, the Tavern turkey burger, and my personal favorite, the cheesy tater tots. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5, located just blocks from Eden Prairie High School. And we're live from Eden Prairie High School for Lake Conference basketball here on this Tuesday evening as Wayzata matching up with Eden Prairie here at EPHS. Taking a look at both teams' records heading into the game. Been a good season here for the Eagles. 1-3 in the Lake Conference, but a very good overall record, sitting at 14-6, rated among the top 10 teams in the state of Minnesota in the Class 4A poll. In terms of the Wayzata Trojans, been a little bit of a struggle for them so far this season as they are kind of going through some rebuilding issues as they're 0-5 in the conference and just 3-18 overall on the season as they look to try to get things turned around here at the end of the season at Wayzata. Taking a look at Eden Prairie on the season, a very good defensive team, giving up just 49 points per game so far this season. They do have just 2 players averaging in double figures. That's Martha Cooter and Emma Boehm. Cooter are averaging 15.4 points per game, and Emma Boehm sitting at 12.1 points. Also kind of a deep team, too, as they'll play lots of different players. You'll also see a lot of Jayla Jackson, of course, Andy Jurley, and some other players you may recognize from last season's team, including Rachel Platt and also Isabel Levine. We're about underway here from EPHS as the tip will be won by Eden Prairie and controlled by Jurley. As it'll be Cooter into the corner to Jayla Jackson. Jackson bounce pass through a triple team, and Cooter will get whistled for a travel call here on Eden Prairie's first possession. So not exactly the start they were looking for so far. Taking a look at some team stats here for the Eagles. They're a team that does turn the ball over about 11 times per game, and now they're trying to put some pressure here on Wayzata, who's having some trouble giving it across the timeline. They'll actually turn it over on a violation, so good defense there played by Eden Prairie. That's kind of their calling card as they'll take over possession. Actually, nope, my mistake. They're going to say Wayzata actually got a timeout called in before they had the violation. We'll take a timeout as well. This is high school basketball here on PS.
The playoffs are looming, and the impact of the regular season can take a toll on the body. At Performance Therapy Innovations, they can treat you or your Eagles for those nicks and ailments and help restore athletes physically and mentally for the most important time of the season. Performance Therapy Innovations will get you back to doing the things you love while minimizing your discomfort and maximizing your performance. Performance Therapy Innovations, helping Eagle athletes unleash their full potential. Located off Valley View Road and 169, online at pti-tc.com.
Back to live action here at EPHS off the timeout as with the ball is Annie Robertson. She'll pass it over to the left side. Now into the corner they go, dribbling along the baseline. That little underhanded shot is blocked. Firing that shot was Allie Larson. Now up ahead, Eden Prairie in transition. Three-pointer from Cooter. Just rims out, offensive rebound pulled down. There's a jump shot put up by Splitberger, and it'll go out of bounds and be Wayzata basketball here with 16:56 in the first half. We're still scoreless here in this late conference matchup. Taking a look at Wayzata numbers, they've also had their offensive struggles. Coincidentally, they also score just 49 points per game, so do the math, you'd think they'd score 49, being that's their average, and Eden Prairie gives up per game about 49. We'll have to see how it turns out. So far, though, got to find our first bucket. Both teams struggling here on offense with 2 turnovers for Wayzata, 1 for Eden Prairie. As Splitberger will send that over to Jayla Jackson. Into the corner they go. Now back to Jayla Jackson up top. Passes over to the right wing side to Cooter. Back to Jackson as they play catch. Now Splitberger will have it into the corner. It's Jurley who will work her way into the paint. Thought about a shot, will pass it back out. They'll hand it off to Cooter up at the top. Now back to Jackson as they work with it around the perimeter. Jurley can't work her way inside. They'll pass it back out to Jurley. She'll try a floater wildly, which will be missed. It'll be out of bounds with possession to Wayzata. Give the Trojans some credit here as they forced a turnover on one of Eden Prairie's 3 possessions, and now on their past 2, they forced the Eagles into some tough shots. Here comes Wayzata as they'll carry it into the Eden Prairie half of the court and get a bucket. As Abby Larson gets the bucket. On the season, getting you some numbers on Allie Larson. She averages 2.2 points per game. Here's Jackson for the Eagles. Jackson comes in 9.6 points per game. Also their leader in terms of assists, averaging 2.8 assists per game. It'll remain with Eden Prairie here with about 15 and a half remaining in the first half. Still looking for our first bucket as they inbound it to Jurley. And Jurley into the corner to Jackson, who will hold. Now go across. A 3-pointer on the way. That one just misses. Offensive rebound as good pass to get that back out to Jackson by Jurley. Now they'll try to go inside, and it'll be a foul. Rachel Platt also in the paint there for the Eagles, and it looks like Jayla Jackson will head to the free throw line. Jayla Jackson on the season, kind of a work in progress free throw wise. She's just a 66% free throw shooter as she gets the Eagles on the scoreboard. And second free throw from Jayla Jackson, also good. Very polite fans, the gym. Goes to a dead silence when Jayla Jackson was throwing up those free throws. Minnesota nice, maybe. They go inside along the baseline. That floater no good. Offensive rebound by Wayzata. And now we'll get a foul called. It'll be against the Eagles. their first team foul here in the half. Annie Robertson will inbound it. Robertson still looking for somewhere to go. She's able to find Leah Johnson. Loose ball. Trojans come away with it. Dribbling is Robertson. They pass it over to the left side to Allie Larson. Larson, a wild pass trying to go back across to Houts. They'll go out of bounds. And Eden Prairie will force their third turnover here of the first half against this Wayzata team. Jackson to inbound it for the Eagles. It'll be Jurley. They try to get it inside to Platt. She'll lose it as it was tipped away from her. Here's Wayzata in transition. That shot no good. Rebounded by Eden Prairie. It's Jayla Jackson. Jackson threw a bump. Able to find a teammate who works her way into the paint and scores. That's Martha Cooter. And quickly the other way, Wayzata is going to get whistled for a traveling call, as it'll be Eden Prairie ball. Or nope. That was just the fans. I was looking down, updating the scoreboard. I heard a fan yell traveling. That's what I get for listening to that. So it'll actually be a foul here against the Eagles. Or for Wayzata, I should say, is Johnson at the free throw line. Her first shot up and good. Johnson, leading scorer on the team, averaging 9.3 points per game. Johnson's second shot is good. And that'll tie things up here at 4. Inside they go. Bucket up and good. From Eden Prairie's Lindsay Blanchard. That'll put the Eagles up ahead 6-4. Wayzata into the paint they go. Denied was Abby Carver. Still a fight for the rebound. Good hustle by Eden Prairie's Martha Cooter. Able to get it back in bounds. Then a block by Jackson. And Eden Prairie will get it. Here comes Cooter passing it over to Jackson. And they'll get whistled for a traveling call with about 13 and a half to go here in the first half. 6-4. Eagles out in front of the Trojans. Wayzata will work their way into the paint now and draw a foul. Good job there by Leah Johnson. Give you another look at that last drive, just forcing her way in, driving towards the hoop. As Blanchard gets whistled for the foul. And Johnson's first shot just rims through. That'll make it a 1-point game. And second shot from Johnson, also good. A decent start here for Wayzata, coming in as underdogs with just that 3-18 record. And they're able to keep it close. Carr will pass that over to the right side. Now I go back to Christina Carr in the corner, averaging 5 points per game, right on the dot as she's now double teamed. And she'll lose the basketball. Here comes Wayzata going the other way in transition. Now slow things down. It'll be Robertson who will throw it inside to Houts. Wild shot. Just barely misses. Rebounded by Jackson. And we'll get a foul against Wayzata, their second team. Christina Carr, just an 8th grader here on the team. One of the younger players you'll ever have here for the Eagles, which credit to her. And all these late conference schools don't see many underclassmen see significant playing time. And Bame's shot missed, but it'll be a foul as she'll head to the free throw line. Bame, very good free throw shooter at 78%. Bame's first shot is good. That'll retake the lead here for the Eagles. Bame will look in for shot number 2 overall this year, averaging 12.1 points per game. Second one comes up a little bit short. As pulling down the rebound is Abby Carver, who's facing some pressure in the backcourt, able to get some help from a teammate. Still having trouble getting it across the timeline. And good defense played there by Eden Prairie as they'll get whistled for the violation. The Eagles creating some havoc in the backcourt. They forced Wayzata into a timeout at the very beginning of the game, and that'll be tipped out of bounds by Wayzata's Sydney Hayden. And they're actually going to give possession to the Trojans. So both teams playing good defense in this game, forcing some turnovers. Points coming at a premium here through the first 6 minutes of this game. Being pressured is Allie Larson. I'll pass it over to the right side to Sydney Hayden. Inside they go to Carver, and that goes in, and Wayzata takes their first lead of the game. Here comes Jayla Mays Jackson. She's denied. Wayzata again going the other way. Off the hoop, looking for the three-point play. Won't go, but heading to the free throw line will be Hayden. As Trojans with a lot of energy in this game, as Hayden will try to extend the Wayzata lead. Hayden's first shot up and good. Looking for her second shot. And that one just bounces out and rebounded by EP. And now the official calls a stoppage as it's like someone lost a piece of equipment. Yeah, I think we got it all straightened out. Someone like lost a headband or something. As Jackson will inbound it. Pass it over to the right to Bame. Bame feeds Jackson. Three-pointer misses from Splitberger, and it's rebounded by Hayden. And now another turnover by Wayzata, their fourth of the game. And Martha Cooterer will check back in. Bame inbounded Jackson. Here's Jayla Jackson working her way inside. She'll draw a foul and head to the free throw line for the second time tonight. As it was Carver picking up the foul for Wayzata, fourth team foul. As Jackson will come up short on her first free throw. Taking a look at how both teams have done as of late. Eden Prairie having some trouble after going through a big winning streak during the middle part of the season. As Jackson able to convert on the back end of the free throws. Now Wayzata being pressured. And they're able to still hang on to it as Leah Johnson now in the corner. That shot missed. And a fight for the loose ball. It'll be tied up. Possession will stay with the road team, the Trojans. Taking a look at Eden Prairie as of late, they've lost 4 of their past 5 games, which is in comparison to a 7-game winning streak they had mid-season when they were ranked as high as, I believe, number 4 in the Class 4A poll. And it'll be another turnover here against Wayzata, 5th of the game. Fresh into the game is number 34 for Eden Prairie, Lindsay Eliason. Bame to Jackson. Three-pointer from Emma Bame is up and good. Break a field goal drought here for EP to give them an 11-9 lead. Wayzata still facing a lot of pressure in the backcourt. Watch out as Jackson and also Blanchard doing a good job putting on some pressure. They're able to force a turnover. Now Bame looking for her second straight three. That misses as it was just a little short. Offensive rebound tipped back out to Jackson. Bame able to find Splitberger. Her jump shot missed. And it's rebounded by Wayzata. Here in transition, they'll lose it. Couldn't quite connect on that pass. And some more substitutions. Gurley will check back in. Here's Emma Bame. Back to Gurley. Bame will have it, bounce pass. They get it back out to Gurley. Now right side they go. And that three-pointer rims in from Martha Cooter. Largest lead of the game here for the Eagles at just 5 points. They're up 14-9 as we're about midway through the first half. Tipped up into the air. It'll be a turnover, 7th of the game, forced by EP. Here's Cooter into the paint. What a fancy little move as he's able to use the underhand and then kiss it off the glass to put Eden Prairie ahead 16-9. And it'll be a foul whistled here against Eden Prairie. Look at Cooter's move here on replay. We'll rewind that a little bit more. See the turnover forced by EP, and Cooter's nice move there around the defense. 15 foul in the meantime was whistled here against EP. As Wayzata will have it, they'll get it inside. Now a three-pointer from the left is missed. Rebounded by Cooter. Now it's Gurley leading in transition. Another three on the way. That one misses. Rebounded by Herring. And she'll bring it across the timeline. Wayzata inside. And that one's up and good. And they'll get a chance for a three-point play as that's Lauren Houts, averaging a little under 10 points per game, getting a chance for the and one. Take another look at that last play from Houts. And Houts will miss, rebounded by EP. Under 9 minutes to go. Good move by Bame to work her way into the paint. She scores, and now the offense come alive here for Eden Prairie after having some struggles here early in the first half. Across the timeline is Allie Larson. She'll lose it. And it's, in turn, Gurley who will lose the basketball, so back-to-back turnovers. Now it's Lauren Houts. Able to bounce it inside to Hannah Herring. Now they'll kick it back out for a three. That one just off the mark. Good hustle on the offensive rebound. The putback in from Leah Johnson. And as Wayzata still able to just hang around, cutting that deficit back down to 5. Longer they can keep this game close, more interesting they can make it. Again, just a 3-18 record on the year, and even a close game here in this one would certainly give this young Wayzata team some confidence. Great pass. As getting it in is Lindsay Eliason. A beautiful play for EP as they're back up by 7. Now more pressure in the backcourt. 8 turnovers already forced by EP. And they're going to be forced to call a timeout. Try to see if they can relieve some of that backcourt pressure. We'll take one as well. This is high school basketball here on PSBMN.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dennis Lenslink, Clinic Administrator and Care Coordinator for Advocare Clinics, and I want to welcome you to our facility. If you're looking at this right now, you're probably searching for a new location for care for a new or chronic injury. And I want to assure you that we have a lot of services in one location that are convenient for you, and we can combine more options for you than you'll find at most other pain management or big box medical clinics.
I like the staff. They're friendly, they're supportive, they're encouraging, they're cautious, and they rearrange my exercise schedule based on what my symptoms are.
I want to welcome you and invite you to stop by for a free consultation with me as a care coordinator to see how we could best serve you and what kind of results we think we can get for you.
Contact us at 952-835-6653 or online at advocaremn.com.
Welcome back here to Eden Prairie High School. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by the Mulch Store, your community's resource for landscaping products and landscaping materials. Temperature getting up into the 40s today, maybe get you a spring fever, thinking about your landscaping needs. Never too early to start doing that to make your plans. Again, browse the Mulch Store's products online, mulchstoremn.com. Place an order for this spring a little bit later on and have it delivered to your house. mulchstoremn.com, mulchstoremn.com. They have the best compost in the Midwest. Wayzata Sydney Hayden will have it as she'll bounce it over to a teammate. And now they go to Abby Carver. She'll lose it. And it'll be a turnover again forced by EP, their 9th. That was Jurley who was able to force it. And 5th team foul here against Wayzata, 6 against Eden Prairie. And here's Jurley with it as she'll bounce it over to Christina Carr. Carr over to Jurley. Carr back to Jurley. And now into the corner they go. They'll work with it into the paint to Jurley, kicking it back out. Three-pointer on the way from Eliason will miss. Rebounded by Carr. Now they'll pass that over to the right back up top. Carr able to work through a double team, get it back to Jurley as they work with it around the perimeter. And Hayden, who's just been a force here on the defensive end, being a real pest here to the EP offense. Got a couple of steals so far in this one. And Wayzata able to intercept the pass. And here they come as it's Annie Robertson. Now Johnson will pass it to House. And they'll lose it, rebounded by Carr. Up ahead they go to Cooter. Carr will have it, now back to Jurley. Carr, three-pointer on the way. That may have been tipped on the way. That won't matter, though, as she'll give the Eagles their largest lead of the game here at 10 points, 23-13. And quickly the other way, it's Abby Carver with a field goal to make it 23-15. A little over 5 minutes remaining here in the first half as it's back out to Jurley. Now into the corner, Martha Cooter will have it, pass it back to Jurley, quickly over to Carr. Again, working around that perimeter, very patient offense. And that patience pays off as they find Eliason, who cut her way inside as her layup falls, and back up by 10 is EP. Over on the right side, that's Lauren Houts. Now passing it back to Robertson. Robertson over to the far side to Leah Johnson. Hayden. Now it's Carver leading the scorer for Wayzata. She'll bounce it back out. Eden Prairie defense not giving a whole lot of room here to Wayzata. Hayden, long two, will miss. Rebounded by Carr. Wanted a foul, doesn't get one. It'll be a turnover. Wayzata will work their way inside, draw a foul. Here with 4:08. As heading to the free throw line will be Lauren Houts. Brandy Warmbier State Farm Insurance Office. Your local connection at a lower cost as Brandy's locally involved here in the community. As that free throw misses. And shop and save with Brandy Warmbier. And she is working for you, not the insurance company. Is located in the heart of Eden Prairie Center, brandywarmbeer.com. And Houts will miss both free throws. It's rebounded by Wayzata. Keeping things close here in the first half. There's a long two on the way from Leah Johnson. Well, the possession doesn't come up empty with some good work on the glass there by the Trojan girls. Jayla Jackson will have it up top. Jackson to pass that over to Jurley. Now they go back over to Christina Carr. Another three-pointer. And it's the largest lead here of the game for the Eagles, up 28-17. Critical time here in the first half as you kind of get the feeling here that EP is ready to really take control of this game. As Wayzata will lose a 10th turnover forced. And now it's up ahead to Cooter. Inside she goes. She'll draw a foul and head to the charity strike. I'm just saying here, very critical time where it feels like this is one of those runs where Eden Prairie could go up by 18 or 20 points by the time we reach the half. We got to be careful here as Eden Prairie is playing better offensively if you're a Wayzata fan. Or if you're a Trojan fan, strategy probably to keep this deficit under 10 points before we go to halftime. Having some trouble with it. They'll get it over to Leah Johnson inside, but facing all sorts of pressure. Yeah, now to turn the basketball over. Trojans just having some trouble taking care of the basketball here in this game. Carr, Jackson. Carr in red hot from three-point land. That one's off the mark, though. Just, of course, as I say that. Now it's Wayzata going the other way. Allie Larson. Now it's Johnson. Johnson still looking for somewhere to go. They'll pass it over to the left side. And denied. Good defense play. Cooter, I think, got a piece of that basketball. And now it'll trickle out of bounds and be Eden Prairie basketball. It's been key about all these turnovers forced here by EP is that they've all pretty much been turnovers caused by pressure, not unforced errors by Wayzata. So that's a credit to the Eden Prairie defense. Bounced over to Jayla Jackson, who's back in. Jackson throws it over to Carr. Inside, they find Cooter. And Cooter is able to get the bucket in, and it's a 15-point lead here for EP. And wild pass. It'll be the 14th turnover for Wayzata here of the first half. That's my unofficial total, and I'm kind of going by memory, so it very easily could actually be higher than that, but that's what I have. 14 so far against Wayzata, as it'll be inbounded by EP. They'll find Jackson. Hands it off to Christina Carr. She'll draw a foul. And that'll put Eden Prairie here on the free throw line with the 7th team against Wayzata. Carr's first free throw falls through. And she's come up big here in this first half, getting near double figures. A couple of threes and also now picking up some points here on the line. And a little too strong on the back end by Carr. And it'll be out of bounds to Wayzata. Trying to dribble her way through some traffic is Leah Johnson. She's able to get that up ahead. One of the few times Wayzata has been able to break through that press that EP puts on. Hayden will be all tied up. And jump ball goes to Eden Prairie. Bain to inbound it to Jackson. just over a minute to go. They find Emma Boehm. She'll work her way inside, draw a foul, and head to the line. Boehm on the season, free throw line, again 78%. Also good from the field as well. With a field goal percentage at 55. Boehm a little too strong on that free throw, though. Larson will check in for Wayzata. And second free throw misses. Don't often see Boehm miss both free throws. She's a 78% shooter, and wild pass will go out of bounds. Wayzata will take over, trailing 33-17. Trojans able to keep things close early. And once the EP offense got going, they've had some trouble, and they'll turn it over again. 15th of the game. That'll be laid in by Splitberger. She'll have a chance here at a three-point play. Splitberger will have a chance to more than double up the Trojans. She can convert. Well, I lie, they already have. So much for my math. Rebounded by Wayzata as Splitberger misses. There's Larson. Larson, through a lot of traffic, will go inside, draw a foul, and head to the free throw line. And as Christina Carr picks up her second foul. That one just rims out from Larson. Larson's second shot is up and good. I think it's 35-18. As there's now under 40 seconds left here in the first half. And Jayla Jackson will have it. Jackson will have it poked away from her. And now it's Wayzata. Facing more pressure. Eden Prairie forces a turnover. Jackson will throw it up ahead for Splitberger. What patience. Great job by Splitberger. Feeling the defense coming and waiting for her to commit, then banks it off the boards, and it's 37-18. It'll go out of bounds, and looks like it'll be Wayzata ball. As Hayden will head to the line. And rebounded by Cooter here with 7 seconds left. They find Carr in the corner. That one just misses. Scramble for the ball with 0.7 seconds left. It'll be Wayzata's ball with 0.7 of a second, so really no chance to do anything unless you can get a LeBron James type half-court shot, which he, of course, very good at. And they'll just elect to hold it as we'll head into halftime. 37-18. Eden Prairie with the lead here from EPHS. We'll take a timeout. Have more on the way. You're listening to Eden Prairie Girls Basketball here on PSB Media.
Jeepers, it's the creeper.
What do we do now? It's a mystery.
I know. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Zoinks! It's Lucy, like our favorite State Farm agent lady.
Hi, gang. I'll handle it. And that's not really a monster.
Creeper! Say hi!
Mr. Carswell!
You meddling kids.
State Farm takes the mystery out of dealing with insurance. Get to a groovier state.
Ray, why aren't you eating?
Like these insurance bills are so high, I've lost my appetite. I am freaking out.
Mysteriously high rates can be stressful. Switch to State Farm for discounts up to 40%. Get to a groovier state.
Shop and save with Brandy Warmbier State Farm Insurance Office in Eden Prairie. A local connection at a lower cost. BrandyWarmbier.com.
Playoffs are looming. And and the impact of the regular season can take a toll on the body. At Performance Therapy Innovations, they can treat you or your Eagles for those nicks and ailments and help restore athletes physically and mentally for the most important time of the season. Performance Therapy Innovations will get you back to doing the things you love while minimizing your discomfort and maximizing your performance. Performance Therapy Innovations, helping Eagle athletes unleash their full potential. Located off Valley View Road in 169, online at pti-tc.com.
It's halftime here at Eden Prairie High School with the Eagles out in front of the Trojans 37-18. Performing there on the floor is the national champion Eden Prairie Palm Squad. We'll go ahead and get you a look at their performance here from EPHS. That is the national champion Eden Prairie Palm Squad performing here at halftime of Eden Prairie girls basketball game here on PSB. Always fun when they're able to come out and perform, as they have performances at many different Eden Prairie events. We'll take a timeout, have the second half on the way next right here on PSB Media.
I wish it was spring.
Hello, Carl.
Whoa, who are you?
I'm the Mulch Store Genie.
Well, your entrance music makes you sound like an alien.
We Mulch Store Genies survive on grass and compost, not snow and ice.
If you're a genie, where's your lamp?
Mulch Store Genies live... Never mind you. Let's get to the point. You had a wish for me, Carl.
Yeah, I wished it would be spring.
Your wish is my command.
Sweet, this is much better. Wow, my lawn looks great too.
Indeed, Carl. That's the power of the Mulch Store Genius.
Thanks.
Tell your friends of my mulching powers.
The Mulch Store, granting beautiful lawn and landscaping wishes since 2000. Store locations in Burnsville, Minnetrista, Rose Mountain. Be a part of the next big thing. Consider advertising with PSB. You'll reach a consistent and loyal audience for less than traditional forms of advertising, such as print and TV, and listeners will associate you with quality and reliability. When they hear your ad, they'll appreciate it and know you're helping to support and keep JFK and Eden Prairie athletics on the air. And the ad rates are never going to be lower. PSB offers 30-second audio advertisements written and produced professionally, web and banner advertising, live 10 to 15-second liners describing your business during the broadcast, and segment sponsorship opportunities. PSB offers a number of different advertising packages to accommodate your specific needs. For more information, go to psbmn.com/advertise. The Sun Current is proud to be your community news leader for over 50 years. Each week you can read their in-depth coverage on local government, school district news, high school sports matchups, community events, and newsmakers. The Sun Current's website is now mobile user-friendly and provides breaking local news coverage daily. Check it out at current.mnsun.com.
Great food and great sports. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5 in Eden Prairie. This season, the Tavern on 4 and 5 will be showing several PSB broadcasts of Eden Prairie boys hockey on the big screen TVs. So make it a night out. Get some great food and watch the EP boys hockey team at the Tavern on 4 and 5. Some of their classics include the Mediterranean pizza, the Tavern turkey burger, and my personal favorite, the cheesy tater tots. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5, located just blocks from Eden Prairie High School.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dennis Lanslink, Clinic Administrator and Care Coordinator for Advocare Clinics located in Bloomington, Minnesota. I'd like to invite you to come on in for a free consultation to see how we can best serve you with our medical, chiropractic, and physical therapy services. Whether your problem is from an acute injury or a chronic pain management issue, we feel we can help you. Please give us a call, check us out on the internet, and come on in to see how we can best serve your needs.
Contact us at 952-835-6653 or online at advocaremn.com.
I wish it was spring.
Hello, Carl.
Whoa! Who are you?
I'm the mulch store genie.
Well, your entrance music makes you sound like an alien.
We mulch store genies survive on grass and compost, not snow and ice.
If you're a genie, where's your lamp?
Mulch store genies live... Never mind you. Let's get to the point. You had a wish for me, Carl.
Yeah, I wished it would be spring.
Your wish is my command.
Sweet! This is much better. Wow, my lawn looks great too.
Indeed, Carl. That's the power of the mulch store genius.
Thanks.
Tell your friends of my mulching powers.
The Mulch Store, granting beautiful lawn and landscaping wishes since 2000. Store locations in Burnsville, Minnetrista, Rosemount, and Shock.
I think I have the window seat.
You better double check that, my friend. Don't think we don't know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Aaron Rodgers.
No, that's not it. You're that State Farm discount double check guy. Discount double check. Thanks to the hundreds you saved us, we could upgrade the grill class.
Grill class?
Your tongs are in your seat back.
Save with the discount double check today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Guys, this is my cousin Raj.
Hey, boys, I just saved a ton of cash with my State Farm discount
double check.
So the brats are on me. Oh, jeez. Crazy dream.
Easy. You're gonna wreck Bob's dream. By the way, how's that sausage pillow? Delicious, good stick.
Save with the discount double check today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Shop and save with Brandy Warmbier's State Farm Insurance Office in Eden Prairie, a local connection at a lower cost. BrandyWarmbier.com.
The playoffs are looming, and the impact of the regular season can take a toll on the body. At Performance Therapy Innovations, they can treat you or your Eagles for those nicks and ailments and help restore athletes physically and mentally for the most important time of the season. Performance Therapy Innovations will get you back to doing the things you love while minimizing your discomfort and maximizing your performance. Performance Therapy Innovations, helping Eagle athletes unleash their full potential. Located off Valley View Road in 169, online at pti-tc.com.
Great food and great sports. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5 in Eden Prairie. This season, the Tavern on 4 and 5 will be showing several PSB broadcasts of Eden Prairie boys hockey on the big screen TVs. So make it a night out. Get some great food and watch the EP boys hockey team at the Tavern on 4 and 5. Some of their classics include the Mediterranean pizza, the Tavern turkey burger, and my personal favorite, the cheesy tater tots. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5, located just blocks from Eden Prairie High School. Speaking with Rob Friend at the mulch store, Rob, once people have finished up trimming those trees or raking those leaves, how easy is it for them to stop in at the mulch store to drop off those materials? Or maybe even pick up some mulch for next year?
Well, if you want to stop in and drop off, you come in, check in at the gate attendant, and they'll point you in the right direction after you pay a small fee. And if you're ready to pick up something to do a final garden or mulch project, pick out the product you want, pay for the fee, and we'll load up a trailer or a pickup truck if you have that. If not, we do have delivery available.
And of course, you guys have locations all over the metro area.
That's right. For locations and more information on delivery, you can check us out at our website, mulchstoremn.com.
Back underway here in the second half at EPHS. A little early getting started as the Eagles will have a chance here at a three-point play as Martha Cooter was able to get a layup to fall, and back end goes in 40-18. Give you a look at the play in case you're wondering. Oh, doesn't look like we quite have it there on replay. As it'll be turned over here by EP, now forcing their 18th turnover of the game. As it'll be inbounded to Jurley. Jurley inside, able to find Rachel Platt. That one just rims out, though. And now bounced over to the right side. And with the basketball, Allie Larson, she'll send it over to the right. Spinning and making a move is Hannah Herring. Herring will get it right back, draw a foul, and head to the free throw line here with 17-11 left in the second half. 40-18, largest lead of the game here for EP. Have an update from the boys basketball game as currently it's Eden Prairie ahead of Wayzata, 33-27 at halftime for the boys. 33-27, Eden Prairie boys on top of Wayzata at halftime in that game again. 30-27. As second free throw on the way, and that one also good as Trojans up down to 20 points. And a rolling ball, Wayzata will get it. And three-pointer up and good. They're just going to call that a 2, so Jackson will have it, passing it over to Cooter. Her shot just a little bit too strong. They'll get back out to Jayla Jackson. Andrea Jurley will have it. Now inside to Rachel Platt. She's denied. Rebounded by Abby Robertson. She'll pass it up ahead to Lauren Houts. Now it's Hannah Herring. Finds a wide open cutting Allie Larson who gets into the paint. And Trojans back within 16. Eden Prairie with numbers. Easy bucket from Martha Cooter. And now we'll see if Eden Prairie puts on more of that full court pressure. That's given Wayzata lots of trouble. That time don't press quite as hard. Wayzata three-pointer. That one way off the mark. It'll be out of bounds. Stay with the Trojans. Tavern 4 on 5 brings you coverage here of Eden Prairie sports all winter long, as this past fall they showed several broadcasts of Eden Prairie football games. Did the same with hockey this winter, hoping to possibly do some more next season as well. Get some great food as well over at the Tavern on 4 and 5. Delicious burgers. Also some great Mediterranean pizzas. More information, tavernon4and5.com, or just stop by. It's just blocks from the Eden Prairie High School. As we'll get a pushing foul here against Eden Prairie with 15:34 to go. And 42-24, Eden Prairie out in front. And Splitberger picked up the foul. Johnson to inbound it. And she'll just throw it off the foot of Jurley, and we'll do it again. Three-pointer, that one's good as Wayzata is heated up here from the field. They're really going ice cold through the latter stages of the second half. Cooter will have it into the corner. It's Bame. Now they pass it inside to Rachel Platt. Back over to the far side to Jurley. Now back to Cooter. Cooter bounces it over to Jurley. Now they'll throw it left side, and some tic-tac-toe passing will draw a foul. And heading to the line will be Cooter. As Cooter shot up and good, very good free throw shooter at 85%, making her first trip to the line tonight. And Cooter will come up short on the back end, so it'll be 43-27. And now weaving her way through some traffic. Won't work out, as it'll be turnover number 18 for Wayzata. As Jackson will inbound to throw way up ahead to an open Splitberger. Splitberger will bounce that over to Rachel Platt. Now Jackson will have it. Now it's Jackson with it. And they'll turn it over, and here comes Hayden, who's been a real thorn here in the Eden Prairie side so far tonight. She can't get the turnover to convert. Now it's Jackson wildly throwing it up a shot. And we'll have a push against Eden Prairie, already their third team foul here of the second half. As Wayzata will get that inbounded to Leah Johnson. Up they go to Allie Larson. Turnover again. Here's Cooter. Great move around Hayden. She scores, and it's 45-27. 19 turnovers now forced here for EP. Hayden able to get through some traffic. Finds her teammate Abby Carver. And she'll draw a foul. As Jerley picks up her third foul. Well, struggling to get it inbounded. They finally do find Larson there in the corner. And now the rebound will be pulled down by Platt. With the basketball, it's that's Jerley. And they find Cooter, who will have a chance here at a three-point play. Take a look here at the entire sequence. You'll see a turnover force here by Eden Prairie on the rebound, I should say, throwing it up ahead, and you'll see Cooter draw the foul. Now we'll go back to live action, and Cooter's shot is in, makes it 48-27. And there it's Houts. They'll pass it over to Leah Johnson, who will draw a foul. It'll be the fifth here against Eden Prairie in the second half, as we're not even 5 minutes old quite yet. So Johnson will head to the line. And that one falls through, and it's 48-28. And second free throw is good as well, as they get it back under 20 points. Jayla Jackson will have it up top. Jackson passes it over to Carr. Carr, who's been shooting the ball well from three-point land, and it'll be a traveling call as Cooter was being pressured inside. Robertson will inbound it. And working their way through some traffic was Houts. It'll be a foul. Sixth against Eden Prairie, as pace starting to slow down here in the second half. So one more foul. Wayzata will be shooting the rest of the way, which could be a chance for them to try to cut into this large 19-point lead here for EP. And as they find Houts, now they throw it over to the right side. In they go through all sorts of traffic. Able to get it to fall is Abby Carver. And we're now at 48-31. Carr passes to Jackson. Throw it back to Carr as they play catch. Now they find Boehm on the right side. Back to Jackson. Bame likes to put up the three. That one a little bit off the mark to the left. Rebounded by the Trojans. Now they throw it to Lauren Houts. Gets it to fall, and then we're back to 15 points. Here's Cooter. Now Jackson. And she'll be whistled for a traveling call. And got to be careful here if you're Eden Prairie. Next thing you know, Wayzata could have this thing under 10 points. And it'd certainly be their goal to try to get it back to single digits. But with that said, Chris Carr doesn't want to see that happen, so we'll talk things over here with the Lady Eagles. We'll take a timeout as well. This is girls high school basketball here on PSBMN.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dennis Lanslink, Clinic Administrator and Care Coordinator for Advocare Clinics located in Bloomington, Minnesota. I'd like to invite you to come on in for a free consultation to see how we could best serve you with our medical, chiropractic, and physical therapy services. Whether your problem is from an acute injury or a chronic pain management issue, we feel we can help you. Please give us a call, check us out on the internet, and come on in to see how we can best serve your needs.
Contact us at 952-835-6653 or online at advocaremn.com.
Reggie, why aren't you eating? Like these insurance bills are so high, I've lost my appetite. I am freaking out.
Mysteriously high rates can be stressful. Switch to State Farm for discounts up to 40%. Get to a groovier state.
Shop and save with Brandy Warmbier State Farm Insurance Office in Eden Prairie. A local connection at a lower cost. BrandyWarmbier.com. We're back live now off the timeout. It'll be turned over. 20th of the game forced by Eden Prairie. Here's Bame in transition. She draws a foul and will head to the free throw line. No, she will not. It'll actually be Wayzata basketball. So see if the Trojans can take advantage. As that shot just rims out, rebounded by Jackson. Cooter in the corner. Now they find Jackson. Carr on the right side. Throw a left. Good ball movement. Here's Cooter in the paint. That one just misses, and it's rebounded by the Trojans. Dribble it off the foot, and it'll be Eden Prairie basketball. As it'll be Jayla Jackson. And now here's Jayla Jackson, who will have it. She'll bounce it over to Christina Carr. Carr, mid-range jump shot, no good. Cooter able to pull down the offensive rebound, make it off the glass, and gets it in. Cooter a bit an offensive force. Here's Wayzata transition. That one won't go. Hayden to pull down the rebound. Working her way into the paint is Lauren Houts. She'll draw a foul and have a chance at a three-point play. 50-35 is where we stand. And Houts can't get that shot to go. They've gotten Wayzata to as close as they've been since about midway through the first half. Eden Prairie will instead have it. Bame, three-pointer, just off the mark. Pulled down by Christina Carr. They'll go back to her to the corner. Now inside to Cooter. Spins, passes it over to Bame. Now it's Jerley. Is she falling? Able to get a pass to Christina Carr. She comes up short. Good hustle play to throw it back in bounds. Cooter will now head to the line. Rachel Platt able to keep that possession alive, diving out of bounds. Give you another look at that to keep things alive. And Cooter is shot up and good. Cooter's next shot also good as it's 52-35. Well, possibly this weekend we're hoping to bring a coverage of Eden Prairie boys hockey in what will likely be the section semifinals against Holy Family Catholic. Still working on getting that broadcast put together. It would be audio only. We'll keep you updated on our website and our Twitter account if we're able to bring you some boys hockey section games for EP. And earliest we'd have them covered would be Saturday in the 6AA semifinals. And burying the shot was Wyans as she gets on the score sheet for the first time tonight, 52-38. He dribbled off the foot of Eden Prairie player Bain and turned over. So 52-38, Wayzata trying to claw their way back into this game. As it'll be inbounded by Lauren Houts. Here is Houts passing it over left side to Herring. Houts drives inside and gets the bucket to fall. Down to 12 points. Slowly but surely, the Wayzata getting back into this after trailing by over 20 points at one point here in the second half. I'll kick it back out to Christina Carr. Three-pointer, a much-needed three, falls in for EP, and they're back up by 15. Now a collision. Play will continue. Here's Jurley off the turnover. 21st forced by EP. It's Carr. Another three. That one's true as well. Back-to-back threes for the 8th grader Carr. And the lead back out to 18 points. And now that press being put on, Wayzata is able to break through. Briefly having some numbers. Wild shot missed from Hannah Herring. Now, third straight three is in. This time it's Martha Cooter. This is what it looked like. Wayzata was able to climb back into the game. 3 straight three-pointers from the Eagles have given them a 21-point lead. You're listening to high school basketball here on PSBMN.com. Think about the best athletes in the world, no matter the sport. How did they rise above the competition? These athletes didn't get to the top of their game on talent alone. They trained hard, and they trained right. PTI will work with your athlete to reach new heights. They'll get a high-level customized program from a skilled professional who truly cares about and understands your athlete's needs. The results at PTI will give your son or daughter the confidence and determination to unleash their full potential. Performance Therapy Innovations, where athletes get results. Great food and great sports. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5 in Eden Prairie. This season, the Tavern on 4 and 5 will be showing several PSB broadcasts of Eden Prairie boys hockey on the big screen TVs. So make it a night out. Get some great food and watch the EP boys hockey team at the Tavern on 4 and 5. Some of their classics include the Mediterranean Pizza, the Tavern Turkey Burger, and my personal favorite, the Cheesy Tater Tots. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5, located just blocks from Eden Prairie High School. Timeout is over. 21-point lead here for Eden Prairie. As a barrage of three-pointers here by the Lady Eagles as they throw that over to the right side to Leah Johnson. Inside they go. It'll be tied up. And possession will stay with Wayzata. Dribbling along the baseline was Lauren Houts. And the Trojans will keep possession. And turnover forced. Here's Bame. And she'll be whistled for her travel herself. As it'll be back to the Trojans here with 8:20. And Eden Prairie on top 61-40. I'll bounce that over to Lauren Houts. As it'll be whistled down here by the officials. Houts will go to the free throw line with Eden Prairie's 8th team foul being called. Houts' first shot a little too strong.
1 point.
Advocare Clinics of Minnesota, proud to bring you coverage here of Eden Prairie and Bloomington sports in the Southwest Metro. Advocare Clinics has a unique approach to recovering from your different injuries and aches and pains as they take a holistic approach, whether it's through traditional medicine, also physical therapy, acupuncture, and also chiropractic. If that's even a verb, I just made that up. But anyways, though, it's a holistic approach. Advocare Clinics of Minnesota, kind of a one-stop shop. It's located in Bloomington off Highway 494 and 100. You can find a link to their website just above your game tracker screen. Here's Wayzata. That one just rims out. So we're still at 61, now 41. As they're able to find Rachel Platt. That shot too strong. Here's Wilkie putting up a shot. And she'll draw a foul. As again, a silence falls over the gym when they go to the free throw line. Well-trained fans. That one also good. I've covered a few boys basketball games for Eden Prairie. They don't quite have their fans as well trained on those free throws. Usually some noise going around, but man, it falls to a dead silence when EP's at the line, and certainly has helped them out as they've been shooting the ball well from the free throw line this evening. And a little floater, no good. Bain, the putback, that'll fall through. And now a 24-point lead, largest of the game here for the Eagles. Wayzata, just a few minutes ago, actually had this deficit down to 12 points. But the three straight three-pointers have kind of put this game out of range here with 7 minutes to go. And Splitberger will pick up the foul. And the Trojans will head to the line. And his first shot falls through. Second shot also good. Here's Cooter up ahead to Wilkie. Cooter thought about a shot. Will stop and draw a foul and go to the line. It'll be the sixth team foul here against Wayzata. Cooter's shot is good. Back end also falls in. There's Wayzata to Allie Larson. Larson can't get the rebound to go. Still a fight for the loose ball. Hayden will have it. Hayden facing all sorts of pressure. Able to find Herring. And she'll go to the line, Will Herring. With the basket counting. Waiting for the confirmation there from the official. And Herring's second attempt at the three-point play won't go. Now loose. It'll be tied up, and possession will be with Eden Prairie. Jackson will have it to Cooter. Cooter will kick it back out to Bame. First shot off the mark. Put back from Cooter. No good. Cooter will get another attempt. Another offensive rebound. That's blocked. An air ball delivered. And stepping just on the line was Stacy Stewart. As we have a Wayzata player shaken up. We'll take a timeout as well. This is high school basketball here on PSP.
We're speaking with Rob Friend at the mulch store. Rob, once people have finished up trimming those trees or raking those leaves, how easy is it for them to stop in at the mulch store to drop off those materials? Or maybe even pick up some mulch for next year?
Well, if you want to stop in and drop off, you come in, check in at the gate attendant, and they'll point you in the right direction after you pay a small fee. And if you're ready to pick up something to do a final garden or mulch project, pick out the product you want, pay for the fee, and we'll load up a trailer or a pickup truck if you have that. If not, we do have delivery available.
And of course, you guys have locations all over the metro area.
That's right. For locations and more information on delivery, you can check us out at our website, mulchstoremn.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dennis Linslink, Clinic Administrator and Care Coordinator for Advocare Clinics, and I want to welcome you to our facility. If you're looking at this right now, you're probably searching for a new location for care for a new or chronic injury. And I want to assure you that we have a lot of services in one location that are convenient for you, and we can combine more options for you than you'll find at most other pain management or big box medical clinics.
I like the staff. They're friendly, they're supportive, they're encouraging, they're cautious, and they rearrange my exercise schedule based on what my symptoms are.
I want to welcome you and invite you to stop by for a free consultation with me as a care coordinator to see how we could best serve you and what kind of results we think we can get for you.
Contact us at 952-835-6653 or online at advocaremn.com.
Welcome back off the injury timeout. It was Allie Larson who was a little shaken up but was able to get back to the bench on her own power. May have just had the wind knocked out of her. That three-pointer comes up short. Foot was on the line as the referee, as Leah Johnson was trying to save it. It'll be Eden Prairie basketball as we're down to 5:42 here in the second half. Cooter will have it on the right side. She'll pass it over to Bame. Bame, jump shot from the free throw line, off the mark, rebounded by EP. Cooter can't get it. Now it's Hayden the other way in transition. Hayden gets the layup to go. As it'll be Jayla Jackson crossing the timeline. From the far side, they'll find fresh into the game Lindsay Welliver. Also checking in was Blanchard, who saw a few minutes in the first half. Tripped up to the floor. No call from the officials. It'll be Wayzata basketball. Inbounded to Leah Johnson. Fight for the loose ball. Jackson will get it. Able to find Blanchard. Now it's Carr. Christina Carr passes to Jackson. Jackson into the paint. Gets it to go off the glass. Good move there from the only senior here on the Eden Prairie squad, Jayla Jackson. Very young team. Not only very talented this season, but man, imagine how good they're going to be next season when they have just about everybody coming back. They're already a very talented squad.
field goal good. Makes it 69-49 in favor of Eden Prairie over Wayzata. Jackson weaves her way through traffic and just misses, and referee's whistle goes. And it will stay with Eden Prairie. And with the 17th foul, as Eden Prairie will get to shoot free throws here with the 7th team foul. Shot is missed. And here comes Lauren Houts, handing it off to Hayden. Hayden's floater missed, but she'll draw a foul, 11th against Eden Prairie here of the half. Taking a look at our broadcast schedule here for the rest of the week. We have on Thursday Jefferson versus Blaine in girls basketball. And on Friday, a slight chance we might add the Eden Prairie girls basketball game, I believe, against Minnetonka. Still trying to work on getting a crew out there, but if we're not able to bring you that game, our next broadcast here of Eden Prairie girls basketball, we have 2 left. It would be next Tuesday when the Eagles visit Hopkins. And we'd also have a game on the 28th at Edina. One of the 2 free throws was good. Here's Cooter inside. That just misses. Cooter's season high, 32 points. May come close to that mark, but probably will be a little bit short. That's the most points anyone has scored for Eden Prairie this season. From the corner, shot missed from Splitberger. Pulled down by Ronnie. He's in the game. Now Hayden gets the field goal to fall. And they'll call it a 2-pointer as Wayzata wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. High school basketball, PSBMN.com.
Jeepers, it's the creeper!
What do we do now? It's a mystery.
I know. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Zoinks! It's Lucy, like our favorite State Farm agent lady.
Hi, gang. I'll handle it. And that's not really a monster.
Creeper!
Mr. Carswell!
You meddling kids.
State Farm takes the mystery out of dealing with insurance. Get to a groovier state.
Shop and save with Brandy Warmbeer State Farm Insurance Office in Eden Prairie. A local connection at a lower cost. BrandyWarmbeer.com.
69-52. Eden Prairie leads Wayzata here on PSB Media. Jackson will inbound that, but it's turned over. Trying to find Cooter. Wayzata will have it. They'll get it back out. Long 2-pointer is just short. Splitberger had trouble with it, but then is able to get the rebound. Now lose it again. That shot comes up short. Putback opportunity is in. And that's Stacy Seward. Who makes it 69-54. And wild pass will be turned over. Play a little sloppy here the past couple of seconds here for EP. Wayzata across the timeline. It's Aaliyah Johnson. Rolling it across to Seward. Inside, that bucket falls, and Wayzata is back within 13 points. Carr being pressured by Hayden. Carr able to find Martha Cooter. Now back to Carr. Bad pass. Here's Wayzata the other way. And Carr able to get a nice block.
Performance Therapy Innovations, located in the Golden Triangle in Eden Prairie. It's a state-of-the-art facility to get your golf swing all tuned up for next season. And hook you up to some 3D technology and get some strokes taken off your golf game. AthletesPTI.com. AthletesPTI.com. They also have other training methods to help you recover from injuries no matter the sport. 71-56. Seawort's three will be missed. Offensive rebound, now Hayden. Able to find Leah Johnson. Floater no good. Cooter, the rebound. They're going to say she dribbled it off her leg, and possession will stay with Wayzata. Wayzata will empty out their bench. Looks like Eden Prairie will as well, as they'll also send a sub into the game. That's Lindsay Welliver will check back in. Also checking in will be Anna Lindgren here for Eden Prairie. Quick pass inside. They're able to find Stacy Seward. Good looking inbounds play. It'll make it 61-58. Take another look at that good inbounds play set up. Well, Wayzata had it to 12 points earlier in the second half. They have it back down to 12 again. Not able to get the pass cleanly was Wilkie. It'll be turned over, and Wayzata will get it. Pressure being put on along the far side. And it'll be Eden Prairie basketball. Floater no good. Under 30 seconds, and up ahead is Rachel Plant. Easy basket for Eden Prairie's 6-foot junior. On the near side of Stacy Seward. Now on the far side, floater just rims through. 73-61, and that looks like it's going to be the final score, as we're going to get a foul with just 1 second left. And free throw no good from Nicole Miller, trying to get on the score sheet. That's how we'll end. 73-61. Eden Prairie wins it. Stay tuned. We got the Sun Current postgame show up next.
The Sun Current is proud to be your community news leader for over 50 years. Each week you can read their in-depth coverage on local government, school district news, high school sports matchups, community events, and newsmakers. The Sun Current's website is now mobile user-friendly and provides breaking local news coverage daily. Check it out at current.mnsun.com.
Sun Current postgame show here on PSB. The Sun Current is your community news source in the Southwest Metro for over 50 years. Whether it's covering school board, city council, community events, and high school sports, check out the Sun Current, as they're your local news source for over 50 years. They're mobile user-friendly as well, online at current.mnsun.com. Eden Prairie will get the victory here in this evening's game, 73-61 over Wayzata on the season now. Eden Prairie will move to 2-3 in the Lake Conference, 15-6 overall. Wayzata will drop to 0-6 in the Lake, 3-19 is their overall record. And
Next game for Eden Prairie will be later on this week. As Eden Prairie's next game will be against Minnetonka, and then Wayzata's next game will be coming up this week as well, as the Wayzata girls will have their next matchup, I believe, on Friday, as they'll be taking on Hopkins on the road. Next broadcast here of Eden Prairie girls basketball possibly could be on Friday. We'll try to get a crew out here to get Eden Prairie versus Minnetonka. If not, we would cover the Hopkins game, which would be next Tuesday here on PSB. Thanks for tuning in. Final score 73-61. Eden Prairie wins it here over the Wayzata Trojans.
Thanks for tuning in to live local play-by-play coverage of the Eagles High School sports. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Umbria Gourmet Pizzeria, The Mulch Store, Alpha Investment Advisors, Performance Therapy Innovations, Brandy Warmbier State Farm Insurance Office, and Healthy Training. Keep it tuned to PSBMN.com for more broadcasts of Eagles High School sports.